Okay. I'm just like getting everything set up. Technically. Okay. I think I got everything all properly set up now. So, hello everybody, and welcome. We are now we're doing FF14, took 20 minutes to do that. We're gonna do more raids with Eden and learn more your automata mechanics. Hopefully we can get hopefully we can basically continue the your automata quest line. But yeah. The Nier quest line is very interesting. I'm very interested to see figure out like when it takes place in the entirety of that is the Nier timeline, because of what the developer said that all of Nier's canon in this weird continuum, like every possible outcome is canon. It's just which one are we in right now? Anyway, right, we are going to do this. I guess I'll take about 5 minutes. In the meantime, while that's going, because obviously I'm not going to stand here and do 5 minutes of nothing. Yeah, this will take a bit. Anyway, well, that's gonna take a bit. We do this. Well met, Master Pouch. Do you require assistance? There's not true. Ah, yes, it's time the Lord Emmett is entering the foreign guest. We found the inspector. If I'm not mistaken, there should be meetings starting. If you'd like, you can retire to the gazebo and wait for our guest to depart. It sounds like there's any kind of response. He'll accept your offer. If it wakes up, I'll have you protect me. Wow, that is. Should I go to my? I'm tempted. Should I go into my tank and just go into like Dark Knight before this Q pops? I'll do that just in case. Aww, Nashu. Nashu's brain is right now being overworked, so she's asleep. That must be Inspector Hildabrand. Cannot well imagine how outrageous your journey must have been. Truth be told, I found the bris of course and air to be rather invigorating. Stimulates the body, body and mind, both a welcome benefit when one must discuss matters of commerce. I dare say we would not have accomplished so much otherwise. There you are, Inspector. I've been looking all over you. I say, who do I see before me? Not one, but two of my beloved son's faithful companions. Lord Godbert, but I thought... Hildy, in Ishgard. This is the first I've heard of it. I've found your last, heretic. Me? Oh no, it's you. Yes, you, the Hulk brute with the mad gleam in his eyes. You brazen heresy is plain for all to see. Surrender yourself to the Inquisition at once. I beg your pardon. This man is an old merchant, here at the behest of the House of Fortumps. Such baseless accusation will not be tolerated. A guest of House Fortumps, then he shouldn't possibly. Though there was two wards. What the fuck are you? He's not wearing pants. Though there was two wards, but there are could at all changes in trial of by combat, and he demands the right to. Then I would personally have to. Oh dear. A thousand apologies, good sir. I spoke out of turn. I am Nier, as you may have guessed. I am the Inquisition who has been charged with investigating reports of a rather suspicious, possibly heretical individual. Well, a heretic, you said. One who bears a passing resemblance to me? I, a man rather muscular, wearing dark garments and conducted himself in a somewhat gentlemanly fashion, as some might say. This heretic sounds like a spitting image of Inspector Hildabrand. Could he be a fan? Say again? You're acquainted with such a man? You're actually looking for such a man. I see, and the man you're looking for is Lord Godbert's son. It would seem that our investigation may be connected, so I put you to a proposal. The first reported sighting of this heretic I'm tracking came from Blanco's Nest, mayhap. We should journey there together. It is, after all, possible that we are seeking the self-same individual. If so, and if he's innocent, it would be the best if you were present when I apprehend him. That we might resolve this matter without incident. I say go with him, Art. This looks to be our best lead yet. Then I shall accompany you all. It has been far too long since I laid eyes on my beloved son, and if there is a chance we might be reunited, I should be glad to seize it. Then it's settled. We'll leave for Falcon's Nest at once. Wow. There is no one doing Edan. I have a better chance of continuing Nier Automata than ever stumbling upon Edan. Well, it is Christmas, so... Yeah, nah, it's Christmas. What am I talking about? I can just look at the duty, see if there's anything. If that's the case, then I can just not really. Guess we're doing Hildabrand today. To be honest, it's kind of nice. Just a little slow quest. The mysterious Master of Angba, yes. The portal sighted him lurking near Dusk Vigil. Thinking he might be a lost traveler, they called out to him, but rather than approach, he fled. Quite frankly, I'm surprised you bothered to come all this way. The sighting barely warranted a mention in my report. And the unmistakable scent of heresy. I'm trying to find better gloves for the ones that I have. Like the ones that are not, destroyed. I know exactly the one person to call to see if I can get this made in record time. Still, much as I hope you find your missing spectre, I must confess some small desire that we instead unearth a lingering pocket of heresy. Of late, there has been virtually no confirmation and instances of heretical misdeeds. He's gone so bad that some are speculating our funds may be reduced, or worse, that the Inquisition operation might come under review. That is why, Harlan as my witness, I find and bring a heretic to justice and prove that our order still has value in these uncertain times. That's kind of fucked up, guy. My guy. Yes, I understand you have your reasons, but whether or not this is a vagabond was heretic remains. Not shoot. Were you sleeping? Still, if you are set upon your course, you might begin your search near the Dusk Vigil. My next suggestion, Sir, Redwald. Should we succeed in our endeavor, rest assured that you will share in the glory. It's literally mainly just the gloves that I want. Anyway, the hunt continues onward to Dusk Vigil. I am told that the region is especially cold, so do not forget to dress appropriately for the weather. This man is wearing no pants. Well, he is dressed appropriately. He has his glove and snow boots on. I'd say that's appropriate enough. I like it how I said there might be Hildabrand to the point, and then it's immediately changed to yeah, there will be Hildabrand because I don't think anybody is queuing up for raids. Ooh. You said dressed appropriately. You just. Okay. Fury, take me, it's freezing. Wow, this is a waste of time. No living thing could survive in this godforsaken wasteland. Over there, someone's coming from the vigil. Inspector, is that you? As I live and breathe, of all places to reunite with the Master Zombie brand, compatriot, how fare you all this fine evening? I heard that raised from the dead by his brother on holy magics. He's not a heretic, he's one of the gentle dead men. Wait, what brings you so far from Ul'dah, good sir? Well, as you know, ours is a rather lonely experience, so when we heard rumors of an abandoned fortress held by zombies, we were delighted. I was chosen to serve as an emissary and set out immediately. Alas, it seems my efforts were for naught. This man is a walking gentlemanly zombie. The gentleman dead man. The gentle dead man. Okay. Truly, every last one dead? That is to say, irrevocably dead? If it was necessary, then so be it. Still, after coming all this way, it is more than a little disappointing, you understand? Then my calculations were wrong. The inspector didn't land in Corthitz? No, don't be so fret. If it is our lord you seek, then you're not, as the founder of the gentle dead man. Our fate and our ether are inextricably intertwined. In fact, I can feel it calling to me now. Truly, good sir, can you guide us to Inspector Hildabrand? As surely as my rotting nose can lead me to fresh brains, follow me, my friends. We are following a zombie. We are following a zombie. One must remain vigilant for heresy, for it manifests in myriads away. 'Tis vile and insidious sick, which must need to be burned out ere infection takes hold. Surely zombification will quantify, yes? No. Confound it, they left us behind. It's not shoot. Employing a zombie as a bloodhound, it beggars belief. We must regain control of the situation. With me, Art. I'll probably do like one bulk of Hildabrand, see if Q wants to pop, and then continue the Hildabrand until Q pops. That's basically what I'm gonna be doing. Just I should just set myself up in case it ever does decide to pop. Hold on, my friends. I must needs concentrate. The zombie brand is indeed nearby, but there is also something else. Mayhap powerful magic confound my senses. I can guide you no further. We need to split up and search the area. Now see here, the wastes are infested with wild beasts, and you would have us split up. Art can handle himself, sure. And you've surely no reason to fear death, but what of Mr. Snashu? I take your meaning, my good zombie. Art, pray see the lady's protection. You mean my other brain cell? Alright. Inquisitor Sarah, would you, care to take the lead? Go on, you two. The inspector is out there somewhere. Ooh, we got someone. We got one person. One. Look, Art. That's got to be the inspector. And he's surrounded by giant, fluffy man-shaped gazebos. Nay, my lady, they're not gazebos. No, they're regal bearing. They are gentlemen gazebos. Fearsome yet foes who would surely tear me rotting limb from rotting limb. Only Art can save Master Zombiebrand now. That was actually on time, too. That... Alright, we're doing this. See, I said we're gonna get Edan done. Just gotta have some faith in me. Me, who was doubting every existence that we're ever gonna get Edan ever. This way. Careful, huge amounts of ether are rushing into the core. Wait, what's this? So, I don't know any mechanics, so I am not leading. Oh fuck, I did not see that was there. Alright, we're in space. Alright, you got that one? I got this one. Yeah, because like I'm not the main tank. I just have to tank that one section. This is sick. This is awesome. This is awesome. Like, what can I say? What the fuck? And, go this way. Oh, we did it. Like, I have nothing to say, but that was awesome. Loot. Damn, I got it. Sure. Let me calm you! I didn't get calmed. Oh, I got a player calm! Alright, guess we're taking a little break from Hildabrand and we're continuing this. Team Sanker's prediction about being some sort of guardian was right. Truly was nothing that you couldn't handle. And I'm glad to say you weren't absorbed by any light either. So far, so good. Now the way is clear. The Eastern Charge can send us to the core and back whenever we need. Why don't we give them a try? Once the Indra has activated the device, it's my turn. Time has come. Ryan. Watch over Minfilia. Watch over me, Minfilia. Is this supposed to happen? Eden is offering considerable resistance. Not now. Not when I'm so close. Ranger! I am unharmed. But what of Ryan? No, you listen to me. Oh, she's trying. Ryan, be careful. Why do I feel... You ever seen in full, entirely massive inventory? Can't not tossing that out. Why are you there? I don't need this, right? We don't need this. Just toss it. I was about to toss that. Oh my god. I want to see what these are, and then if I like it, if I don't, I'll just toss it. I have ruby red dye. Let me see if I can get, like, this attached to some other stuff. I know I should not be, like, stacking up stuff, but it's like, I have so much food, I don't care right now. It worked. I'm in control now, I think. You think? Or you know? There's like very big difference. Although now I'm linked to Eden, I'm still need to figure out how to give it commands. I tell what caused it to convulse so violently. It must have been when E rose into the air. I'm still struggling to stop it from drifting too far from the camp. Even now, thou art... Ryan, what's going on? Above us, something's coming this way. An enemy? How dost thou... could it be a sin eater? I can see them... I can't see them clearly, but no, that's not possible. What is it? They're inside too, lots of them trying to reach the car. Uninvited guests, eh? If I'd known they were coming, I would have tidied the place up. Japs are a poor substitute for a viable stratagem. In that case, I suggest you and I deal with the ones who are already inside. And Art can welcome our airborne adversary. Ryan, find out if Eden has any defenses that we can make use of. Preferably ones that don't recognize us as the enemies. I'm not sure about that, but I can use the ether currents to send you wherever you need to go. That's smart, girl. Alright. Everyone, we've got work to do. Green, not Ryan. Chocobos. Saddlebag? Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting I have a Chocobo saddlebag. Oh, fuck. I accidentally clicked. From what I can tell, Eden is a form of simple structures. Eden and gate descent now accessible. Structures by redirecting ether, so I'll try and give you something to stand on. When you're ready, head to the portal over there. Ah, yes, important stuff. Very important stuff. Like, actually. Let me know if you want fast queue. Yes. Yeah, it's kind of important. This is kind of important stuff. Except for this. This I can toss. This, however, I'm not tossing. These are not getting tossed ever. Oh yeah, answers. I need to get that looked at. Anyway. Why do I have so much red dye? I have almost every single red dye that's known to man. Why? Why? I still need to figure out what these do. Anyway, there we go. You could sell all the raw materials to the demand. This stuff? We'll worry about that later. One fell swoop, Eden's descent. Clear selection. Ah, yes. Oh. I was trying to teleport. Ah. Nice. Badass as fuck. I need to look at something at the end of this, actually. Okay, okay. Yeah, let's say that's not to be. Yeah, this one. Oh, I'm petrified. I'm petrified again. How do I stop? Okay, first things first. You. Nothing. I'm going to escape now. There is nothing there. Because the reason why I didn't respond to the Zeke's emote is because I knew there's gonna be a cutscene immediately. Alright, thank goodness you're unharmed. We came as soon as we took care of the unwanted guest. They were a stubborn bunch and quite unlikely anything I've ever seen in the forest. No, I won't let you. Damn the light. Damn you all. You can speak? Who are you? What do you want? Ugh. Why am I here? What is happening? Aren't ring. That's a she? She's alive, but there's something strange about her ether. She didn't seem too pleased with Reen taking control of Eden, which may have guessed what caused her to appear out of the blue. Beyond that, it's anyone's guess. 'Tis plain she is not a sin eater, not even in part as Varthur was. Yet, this knowledge does little use my fears, for she is nonetheless possessed of a power most terrible. Granted, I cannot tell if what's what when there is no voice in these cutscenes. On the other hand, if she's feeling cooperative, she might be able to tell us more about Eden. I'll keep an eye on her until she wakes up. There is no telling what will happen when she does. But I'll make it clear that we mean her no harm, well, no further harm at the very least. Obviously, it's not a good idea to bring her inside Eden. It's likely that reaching the core was our aim from the outset. I'll take her to the camp. Ah, such a gentleman. Now don't go jumping off that cliff. Don't. Okay, he warped away. Now things have settled down, I should get back inside and try strengthening my link to Eden. I want that sword. Maybe. He has a glam. Although I had my hands full trying to control Eden, I got a glimpse of your battle, that power. I've never seen anything like it. What thou witnessed was the tearing of the very fabric of reality, the creation of a rift, through which void sent may enter. But pray tell, Reen, didst thou make any other observations? I couldn't sense any light at all in that girl, or her servants. I can't even explain how, but she reminds me of Emmett Silk. Though I would think it unlikely that she is an Asian. She may be yet thrall to Zodiac. Maybe we'll be able to find out more when she's woken. In the meantime, I'll try to improve my control over Edan. It seems to be listening more than before, instead of screaming at me like it was in the beginning. But that's not all. I've made an extraordinary discovery. Alright, one second. I feel more confident in my ability to control Edan now. Of course, this is only the beginning. We shall accompany you on wheresoever this path may lead. But pray tell, what manner of discovery hast thou made? I understand how Edan's power work, and therefore the true nature of the flood of light. Yes, it affected the balance of all of the ether in the empty, shifting it so far towards the umbral that it stopped flowing altogether. The power to tip the scales, and to tip them back again. That's what Edan does. It controls the bounds of ether over a wide area, forcing it from one alignment to another. Left alone, it still poses a threat, but I can harness its power. I think I could use it to breathe life back into the empty. The trouble is, I haven't the foggiest idea of where to start. And if I go about this the wrong way, I'll continue to do more harm than good. Thou needest not bear this burden alone, Reen, nor should thou. 'Tis no simple matter of awakening that which lies dormant. All things in nature are inextricably linked. The elements maintain a fragile harmony with that which life cannot prosper. So what should we do? A solution hath begun to take shape in my mind, though it will require further discussion for a time being. Let us return to the camp. It will be a reminiscence of us not to involve Thancred. Where'd you go? In here? My friends, I believe I have struck upon a method by which we may see this world restored. Oriandre, before you go any further, I'm going to make a potentially very long story slightly shorter. The plan is to control Edan and realign the ether of the empty, right? In a sense, yes. However, unleashing elemental energies haphazardly will not suffice. In addition, the empty is unfathomably vast, where we only be able to affect change over a small region at a time. It will take many lifetimes to complete every fraction of our task. Instead, our energies would be better spent revitalizing each element in order, that we might set in motion a more widespread transformation. One at a time. I hate to say this, but I don't think Edan will be able to draw out a single element without affecting the others. For that very reason, we shall select a location in which an ambient ether we wish to restore is at its most potent. Even in a dormant state, certain elements will be more prevalent and therefore more easily manipulated. When we rebalance the ether and return to the land, whereupon it shall be borne on ether currents to the farthest reaches of the empty. But what's to prevent that element from breaking out of Edan's hold and causing disaster to come of sorts. It must needs to be contained. The question is how. Art, indulge me a moment, if thou wouldst. Pray imagine a corporeal manifestation in each individual element. What dost thou say in thy mind's eye? Surely not. Muggles? Mayhap thou art afeard to utter the faithful word, for even to speak the name primal is to invite misfortune. Though invite it we must, as the ether is drawn forth and realigned by Eden. We shall perform a summoning as Master Louis Schwab once did on the fields of Cartano. As one who hath laid low countless primals, thou memories will shape the ether into demiform entity, which must subsequently be dispersed into traditional fashion. So to beat it, in other words. But is that even possible? I break my fast on primals. Is either that or being torn to shreds? To be honest, I'm not entirely sure I can. I think this is supposed to be I break my fist on primals. Thou forget will be no more than an approximation of a foe thou hast previously bested. I have every confidence in thy abilities, Art. As do I, though it might help to have some idea of what you will be up against. Have you decided which element to tackle first? I propose water, the source of all life. No! We're not doing Leviathan. Please, no! As for the location of the area, west of Nova was once home to the world's deepest ocean. Alas, the flood of light reduced it to a yawning chasm. Water, yes. That sounds like a good choice. I'll see if Edan can take us where we need to go. And I shall prepare for the summoning. Bankert, wouldst thou keep watch over imminent antagonist? She may have vital information to impart. In the event that she becometh agitated, thou mayest have need to restrain her. Someone's got to do it, I suppose. I'll pray for your success while I wait here twiddling my thumbs. I really hope Thancred gets his connection back to the ether. Again, I really hope he just becomes viewed in Heidelin's sight again. Still, I must say, I don't envy you being caught up in yet another one of Ulian's madcap schemes. Though, come to think of it, if the creature you must fight is born from your own memories and imagination, why don't you try thinking of something a bit tamer than the primals you fought in the past? Mayhaps that's not how it works. Anyway, best of luck. Please. I was about to say, I was like, that's a character. I was like, nope, that's a character, not an NPC. I was like, wait, Nashu, is that you? What are you doing here? No, wait, that's a character. Eden seems to be responding well to my instructions, so we should reach our destination in no time at all. Right, there's a place. I'll see if I can draw out the water spectre ether. The rest is up to you, Art. Why? Why Leviathan? Memories of Leviathan come flooding back. I have too many memories of Leviathan. Ah, okay. I better do something with all this one. Um, I have space. And I got my lucky toad. Oh, it's a scholar. I was like, what? The what attire? That's not something I want you want to hear. Something charging up before it fires at you. Uh-oh. Why is it any iteration of Leviathan? It's just bad. Oh, wrong button. Kill it, kill it, kill it. I am not playing this one. Kill it fast. I don't want to open those coffers. That was incredible. Is that what a primal looks like? Here and there. Not quite the same then. But why is that? The Leviathan of the Sword was summoned by the Sahagin, to whom he was no less than a god. Without their faith, the deformed entity that we brought into existence differed from a fundamental level, though it was no less formidable. The metaphysicians relied upon art's experience of the Leviathan, and may have been influenced by the recollection of other water-aspected beings, leading to further discrepancies. Memories brought to life. But I still can't tell if our plan actually worked. We'll just have to wait and see, I guess. How goes it? Are we fighting every single primal that we did in the first, just not in the same order? You finish slaying your primal or whatever it is. I suggest you get back here on the double. There's something you'll have to see. What could that be? Evidently, our only resource is to return to a base of operations forthwith. Mayhaps. I swear to God, if we're fighting Titan next, I'm gonna question everything. Ah, so that's what teleportation looks like. Art, look! Oh, wow. A main etherite. By the 12's good grace, it's a marvel to behold. I never thought that a whole lake would suddenly appear like this. And we're just getting started. I only hope the burden's not too much for you, Art. Nah, it's all good. Well, if we're doing the good graces, I might as well just swap to a different role, perhaps. Still a tank role, but a more nicer one. I think this proves that the water aspect of ether is no longer lying dormant, so which element should we realign next, Urianjai? I propose Earth. I'm questioning things now! Should we succeed in returning the soil's life-given energy, the empty shall become more capable of supporting the growth of flora. Imagine that. Forest in the empty. Before we begin, I'd like to know how the girl is doing. Still sound asleep. She didn't so much as stir even when I took her helmet off. I thought it might be getting a bit stuffy in there, and I was curious to know what sort of person we're dealing with. She seems surprisingly normal. Not at all like your usual void scent. I'd say she's around the same age as you, Ryan. Perhaps a little older. Well, whoever she is. Breen. Well, whoever she is, we should let her rest while we concentrate on the task at hand. As much as I'd love to go with you, I'd best stay here in case she wakes up and is feeling less than cooperative. And while I wait here wishing I had something to read, my thoughts will be with you as you fly to face the next opponent. It must be strange feeling to bring something into experience, though your own willpower, only to slate immediately after. I almost feel sorry for the poor things. All the same, I wish you luck. If all goes well, you won't be waiting for long. The sooner we get this over with, the sooner we can see the results. I must. And if this thing's diable, let's see. I'm not. Wait. We don't know. I was thinking to give like a color, like a white sheen to it. Now, before we embark on our journey, Art, what are you wearing? Why are you dressed like a paladin now? Don't question it. Okay. There's one more question I feel I should ask. Where are we going? I suggest a certain region that lies east of Novorant, which was once home to the great Mount Atlas. And for the earth aspect of Primal, we wish to invoke what could be more fitting choice than Titan. I don't think I've heard that one. What's it like? He is worshipped by the Kobolds. No landslides! It seems you had a rather traumatic experience. The landslides. But if our last battle has anything to do with, this one will be more different from Titan than Art, yes? Aye, to be wise to consider the two as entirely separate beings. As much thou must needs convey new stratagem if thou art in triumph in the battle to come. That experience will avail thee not, I fear. That's why I went Paladin, just in case. Alright, once you're ready, we'll be on our way. It took a while, but we finally arrived. Ready, Art? Memories of Titan are tumbling back. Eden's Gate. Supplementure. No idea how long that's gonna take. So I have never really practiced. I never really used Paladin, so this is gonna be fun for me. Okay. Okay. You'll be fine. I'll be fine. I need to do something before... Nah, I'm not gonna make it. We just need one of everything at this point. Before we do the next battle, I'm going to go to... I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna go there. Yes. There? Where? There? Yes. There? For gun. Because I already got everything for Sage. Like, all this has a level 80 gear. All this has a level 80 gear. Could just... But that's just tombstone. Level 80 gear already have. Level 80 gear already have. All level 80 gear. And I only need the Does Blue Mage even have a Kirkland gear or no? Recast into Holy Spirit, then a Comforter. Focus into Holy. Okay. That's not a Titan. That's Godbird if he's mad. He has a car now? What are you, Tony Stark? I forgot that was my button. He has a car again. Shockwaves. Car accident. Car accident. Did anyone get the plate? I think there was a T. Nah, he transformed. Damn. The play's dead. How is it that bad? Yay! Should I open the coffers? What's in the coffer? But yeah, I mainly just say I'm new. Please don't mind me if I fuck up the mechanics. I'm learning them. Welcome back. You must be exhausted. For a creature made of rock, he was completely more agile than expected. He had a car! I wonder, was the Titan of your world a tough opponent too? He never stood a chance against me. Yes, if I put one wrong foot, I'd fall into my doom. So, all it would have taken is a momentary lapse of concentration. I don't like the sound of that. But more importantly, you defeat another elemental being. which means we're one step closer of reclaiming the empty. I can't wait to see how much of a difference we've made this time. Did we really do all this? Aye, it would appear the balance has returned to the element of earth. And yet... the transformation hath affected only the immediate vicinity, whereas the lands beyond this lake doth remain unchanged. 'Tis passing strange indeed. Did we really do something wrong? Though this falls short of the outcome I had envisioned, 'tis plain our efforts were not in vain. Mayhap its localization phenomenon is a result of intersection of ethereal currents. Therefore, it's reasonable to assume that a similar location in the empty has undergone comparable alterations. Then the ether will spread out from this point, covering the rest of... You okay? Green. She's been working herself to the bone, so she might be tired. Green appears to have been overcome by exhaustion. Yeah, of course you are. You've been working yourself to the bone. It's not nothing. You're exhausted. That didn't look like nothing to me. You better lie down for a while. No, I'm fine. Anyway, we've still got work to do. Nay, thinker hath be right of it. To be unwise to exert thyself overmuch. I appreciate your concern, but I do wish you'd stop fusing. Right, thou knowest not the strain thou dost place on thyself. Thou, the elements of water and earth, hath been returned. Continued exposure to the empty, stagnant ether may yet sap thee of thy remaining strength. But I've been feeling a bit out of sorts ever since we got here. I probably should get away from the empty and rest for a while. Pray do so. Meanwhile, I remain here. The restoration of the first two elements have produced unexpected results, and I require time to analyze our findings. However, I must ask thee to refrain from discussing our work in the empty, even with our closest comrades. Why? I thought they'd welcome the news. And indeed they shall, once we have more to show for our efforts. Nevertheless, this mission is one of surpassing danger, and I am loath to place our dearest friends at risk unless absolutely necessary. You have the best interest at heart, I'm sure, but to be perfectly honest, I prefer not to keep secrets from people that I trust with my life. I don't want to make a habit of this, but I'll do as you ask. It seems to me that Ryan isn't the only one who would benefit from a change of scenery. Our sleeping beauty would likely fare better in more hospitable surroundings. We need to have our associates from the Grizzarian organize a safe place for her to stay. If you and Art can go ahead and have a word with them in Mort's skill, we'll catch up with you once Urianger has finished whatever it is he needs to do. Perhaps thou, too, shall accompany her on the return journey. I dare say she would be glad of thy presence. No, not this time. She has come this long away since we first met. I worry that relying on me too much will only hold her back. we won't be staying in the first forever. The time will come for Ryan and I to part ways, for her to follow her own path. We're gonna leave her? I know you understand this too. Urianger, I see you trying to pass on as much of your knowledge as possible while you still can. And to her credit, she's actually taking most of it in it. Ryan has possessed a natural affinity of astrology, unlike some who shall remain unnamed. A natural affinity of staying awake during your lectures, more like. Though, come to think of it, she doesn't really take after me at all. However, like she is predisposed to brooding in silence in lieu of voicing her concerns. She literally has a fragment of the Warrior of Lights, Urianger, and Thancred all mashed together. The brooding from Thancred, the etherology from Urianger, and jumping head first from the Warrior of Light. Are we a good influence on her? Are we a good influence? So pretty. There's this picture. What? How many times ought to tell you? It's Reed! Anyway, would you take the sky slipper with Serene? It's true that she thought a lot, but she's been through a lot, but so have you. We'll need you ready for challenges that lie ahead, so go on and get some rest. We shall wait your news of thy safe arrival in Amaran. Alright, while I have that now, I'm gonna go here. Right back. Okay, aim big. Ooh. Thank you. Right, I don't have my headphones because those are broken. What? I thought I hit trade. Oh, right. 1 second. Wait. Fuck. Talk about it. Because now I have you. Move. And then trade. And now I can give you this. So you can make it. Accidentally canceled, sorry. There we go. Yeah, because I remember you once said that you would make that for me. And then we completely forgot about it ever since. Where are you? Sure about that? Check stats. Oh no. Alright, I need upgrade. Not Alexander. Primal Gear Totem Scenario. Other. I'm tempted. When I have nothing, I will get it. Because I have no idea how much I got before. I do. Huh. I do. Yep, I know it. It's like, what? I know I have it. Gotcha time. Eight, 4. Okay. Have I ever seen this before? Fuck. do I... You... Okay. So I'm guessing I want attentiveness. Maybe, right? Sure. Yep. Okay. I just had to figure out where to put the 6. I was like, where do I put them? The fuck? Oh. I can redistribute points. Neat. Okay. Don't need that now. No. No brand. In we go. Gotta go back to the empty. And then speaker throwing. Seems like you have quite a serious decision. I hope I haven't given you any cause for concern. If you say so, I should probably stay empty. I shouldn't stay near than necessary though. So, do you want to take the first shift piling, or shall I? Glad you were there to keep me home. I have no idea how I would have passed time otherwise. Now we're here. I need to find a contact in the Crystarium. Before that, I was hoping I'd have a word with you. Something has been on my mind. This might not be the best place for it. Those creatures over there. They look a bit hungry. When I first spoke to Thankard and Urianger about what I sent in the empty, part of me wished we could have just left it alone. I guess I was scared of what we'd find. But now that we found Eden, I know that I made the right choice. And if I'd given into fear, I probably would have spent the rest of my day wondering what might have been. From now on, whenever I hear the voice inside me telling me to run away, to hide, I won't listen. That's not who I am anymore. Even so, all the courage in the world is not going to help me decide what we should do with that girl when she wakes up. Do you remember what she said right before she passed out? Why am I here? What is happening? What if she was being controlled or forced to act against her will? Whatever the case, it's clear that she's not a monster. She's a person like you or me. Obviously, she knows something about Eden, and we need all the information we can get. But more than that, I just want to talk to her to find out who she is and if there's anything we can do for her. On the other hand, I mustn't forget that she's already attacked us once. Let's just say she won't try it again when she wakes up. If she keeps us from reclaiming the MT, it'll be my fault. It's no good. I can't make my mind. What do you think we should do, Art? If Alvin were here, he'd talk things through with her. If Emmett Silk had his reasons, we should at least hear her out. There's not much we can do until she awake. Even Emmett Silk had his reasons. We should at least hear her out. Yes, let's mention my son. Yes, like the time in Gilmore. Even when confronting Valkyrie, he tried his hardest to find a peaceful solution. Hopefully, she'll be a bit more willing to listen. Until then, I'll try to concentrate on here and now. Speaking of which, I still need to see Uryonje's errands. The people were on our way to lent us a skyscraper and most of appearances we've been using. And since we've been sworn to secrecy, I assume the same applies to them and their colleagues. Anyway, once that's over with, we can find a place to relax. This is gonna be Yatsuyu. Yatsuyu is gonna be like on my journey with Harshafont and Chloe. Cause goddamn it, Yatsuyu should have. She deserved better. I did not want her to die. Now that we're here, allow me to introduce you to the two members of our inner circle, or whatever you want to call it. That's Calgo, who's interested in training it for any relics we find in EMT. Apparently he's most deals in exotic weapons and whatnot. But he's agreed to keep us supplied with whatever else we can get from whatever else we can get in the Crysarium. Now, the ones we came to meet should be around here somewhere. Ryan, what a relief is to see you unharmed from your expedition. Sorry to have kept you waiting. We were gone a bit longer than expected. Art, I would like you to make Le Ray. Pleasure to make an acquaintance. As a representative of the Sentinel Council, I am here to oversee delivery equipment deemed necessary to your mission. I'll be on hand to provide any assistance you may require. Actually, there's something we'd like to take care of. It's probably the best time to talk about in the middle of the market, though. I'll take it from here. You should get some rest. And before you go, I'd like to thank you for everything you've done. We still have a long road ahead of us, but if we give it our all, there's nothing we can handle. I see. Though it's mere supposition, it behooved us to proceed with caution. Moreover, I would refrain from discussing my Vereen and Art until we know more. While I appreciate you telling me, even if it was too soon to be sure. I'm the one watching over her, after all. The Oracle of Darkness. I'm sorry, what? Come on. I pray it is not true. The Oracle of Darkness. Because we had the Oracle of Light. And that's Irene. Huh. Yup, I found it. So it's an Eden Great Sword. Okay. Okay. So I don't really need them. Because I'm still using these materials. Fudge is this? Information regarding the work I carried out, everything is treated with utmost strict to avoid falling into the wrong hands. We limit the keeping of records and such to bare minimum. Having said that, it does become rather difficult to keep track of the supplies that we deliver, so I asked the to provide reports for your activities affairs. Such report will cover the time from your arrival and the ending to your battle with Titan. So, truth be told, I cannot help but feeling this is rather a large burden to place on Reen. No doubt that she has enough on her plate as it is. Anyway, did you do what I asked? Art, just the person I was helping me sing. Is that so? Well, before we go any further, please allow me to accept your receipt of the report. And I hope you're not thinking pretty to ask, but what business might you have with art? Actually, I brought something to show you. Tancred and Oriange, I brought this back from the Eden core. If you look closely, you can see the images of your battle. Ah, so this is how you get the savages. Seems you can... Poke the crystal, unlock savage. The man's fire exceeds anything you've experienced. What's wrong? Different from how you remember? How odd. How could... What causes heated memory to become so distorted? Well, we've been extracting and realigning enormous amounts of ether. Maybe that affected the crystal in some way. Even so, I expect we can find a use for this extraordinary artifact. I would say, although it shows images that never actually happened, studying them may help us prepare for challenges we'll face in the future. I was seeing you again. Yep. This is how you unlock savages. Okay, poke the crystal, unlock savages. Away with the fairy. Ah, there. Part of the team helping with highly classified and very secret, very secret thing. No, very discreet. The fact of the matter is, I've come to inform you of a rather interesting development. It's about the girl who was brought back from the empty. She's finally awoken up, you see? Well. Yeah, sort. An art, too. We heard news from Thingrid. Is it true? Why, yes, it most certainly is. Apparently her name is Gaia, and she claims to be a free citizen of Yulmore, although she remembers nothing of the events leading up to her attack on Edan. She lost her memory? Part of it. At the very least, we cannot be sure what she's telling the truth or if it's merely a ruse. She's yet to display any hostility, which is encouraging, I suppose. Cantanker's with her now, is she? Yes, he's taken her to Yulmar, mainly to verify what she's told us so far. Quiz the locals, that sort of thing. After that, he plans to come back here, though they're taking rather longer than anticipated. I do hope nothing is amiss. Well, it's still Yulmar, is there? Good grief, are you always this slow? Okay. At this rate, it'll be dark before we know it. The night sky returning is all well and good, but it does make each day such awfully short. And are you still dragging your heels back there? At least act as if you've got a purpose, would you? God damn it, poor Sacred. Oh no. Oh no. Did we adopt another daughter? By we, did you? Sacred, stop. Now look here. I'm not one of your servants. Why don't you try carrying your own luggage for a chance? Tancred, you're back. You're a lot for sore eyes. Yes, even you, Riange. Gaia and I just finished shipping her personal effects from Yulmore. I'm glad we could finally meet properly, I mean. So did you learn anything useful? Other than where she lives, not an awful lot. Her supposed neighbors barely knew a thing about her. Hell, she barely knows the first thing about herself. Her recollection of her life in Yulmar is patchy at best. But she seems convinced that she'll regain her memory if she accompanies us, and so she invited herself to join our merry band. And for the first act, she ordered me to carry her luggage. So a brat. We got a brat now. If you insist on standing around talking, might I suggest you finding a place to sit first? My feet are killing me. Then perhaps you should have chosen a more sensible footwear. Still, it's not such a bad idea, shall we? She is literally walking in heels. Square, what are you trying to say? Her attire, her attitude. You're trying to say something, and I don't think I should be saying it. But God damn it, Square, get your horny head out of the gutters. So, you don't remember anything at all. Not attacking us, not falling unconscious. Such a selective amnesia would rightly arise suspicion within those of Fakasha's mind. Yet, if she does speak the truth, it will lend credence to my current hypothesis. Though adamantly some further. Not now, Urianger. She's only just woken up. We don't want to bore her back to sleep. In any case, I prefer to follow my instincts, and they're telling me that Gaia means us no harm. After my deliberation, I thought it only right to let her know about how our work in the MT as a sign of goodwill. After all, trust works both ways. Though I would ask you, Art, not to let your guard down just yet. So you're the one I'm supposed to have fought. Come to think of it, I recognize you from somewhere. Maybe I just have one of those faces. So you should, considering you try to kill me. Well, if Deckard's version of events is anything to go by, you weren't exactly holding back yourself. Still, it seems I didn't give you much of a choice but to defend yourself, so let's call it even. Not that I have any recollection of it. It's like remembering fragments of a dream, only to realize those things actually happen. It's as though my whole life has been leading to this. Thou speakest as though thou didst expect these events. I guess you could say that. It's what the fairy tells me. I can't see it, but it is as though there's someone else inside me, and I can hear its voice in my head. It whispers to me, and let me use its power. Magic, I suppose you can call it. Not that I know much about that sort of thing. And its power allows thy to tear open the fabric betwixt realities that thou may hast called forth ether-starved denizens of what remaineth of the 13th. What? Was that supposed to mean something? Are you just spouting some random words to me? Honestly, I don't know how you all put up with this. I've only just met him, and he's insufferable proud. Prattle is already giving me a headache. Gaia, no! Don't be mean to Urianger. God. I still can't believe I'm having this conversation. To think I was flying about in a suit of armor, waving a sword. That doesn't sound like me at all. Someone else inside you. Like Minfilia was inside me. Aye, the similarities cannot be ignored. Though it is too early to say with certainty, Guy may well be the Oracle of Darkness. The Oracle of Darkness. What does this mean? It means that you have the right when you said she has something in common with MXL. Those who have been used as a living host by an Ascian have no recollection of events that occurred during their possession. This I know from personal experience. But Gaia seems to have some memories still, even if they're a little hazy. Moreover, she has remained in control of herself, even when she heard the voice within, much like you and Minfilia. And though Reen was very much her own person, Minfilia's presence did exert a change upon her outward appearance, granting her hair and eyes hue akin to that of our dear departed friend. It is therefore unthinkable that Gaia's raven locks may be a manifestation of the darkness, which hath come to reside within her. But I was born like this, and my parents, they both had black hair too. That's not black though. That's, or at least I think they did. It's been so long since I've seen them, I can't remember too well. But enough about me. You're Minfilia, aren't you? The Oracle of Light, who they were hosting in Yilmore. That's right. Though imprisoning is a better word. They kept me locked away. I didn't know much about Yilmore and his people, or the rest of the world, for that matter. I see. And how exactly did the Oracle of Light come to run with the Warrior of Darkness? Well, it all started when... And we're recapping the entirety of Shadowbringers. Yes, I still remember the day everyone went raving mad and Lord Vothry fled. Everything after that is still a blur, though. From what Gaia told me, she wasn't part of the mob that attacked us, but how she was able to resist Vothry's control. Mayhap 'twas the intervention of this fairy of whom she speaketh. As curious as that may be, we still don't know why she appeared out of nowhere as soon as Edan took flight. This is just a guess, but I'd like to say that the fairy reacted to it in some way, and for whatever reason, we may go after it. Yes, that seems like the only explanation. I don't know about you lot, but I've had enough nattering. I'm going back to Edan. But why? The fairy wanted something from Edan, and I know what that is will bring me one step closer to discovering exactly what has been living in my head all these years. Besides, my memories aren't going to restore themselves, and certainly not through idle chatter, so I'm going, and that's that. Gaia, wait! Insufferable! Utterly insufferable! And yet we can't let her leave on her own. Devices. Come on. She's a brat! Get away from me! Gaia! It seems I've no choice. That didn't do anything. You just made it mad. A set explode. That's. It was like a. Okay, I take that back. That what the fuck? I take all that back. Rewind. What the fuck? What am I? What are you gawping at? I don't mean to stare, but it's not every day I see magic like that. So, this is the power of the fairy you spoke of. Ever since I was a child, it has whispered to me, telling me what to do. That's how I came to use its power. But there are things I can't even explain. Holes ripped in thin air, terrifying creatures crawling out, ghastly looking blades and armor peering out of nowhere. But worst of all is the black energy that comes from inside. Its power, it feels as though it's only flowing through me, and never truly mine. And even when it answers my call, it always takes a few moments for the spell to work. So in summer, you don't have control over the magic. Well, it is not as I've ever tried to control it. I haven't made a habit of fighting wild beasts. Unfortunately, it's part of a parcel of traveling through Amarang. And while I understand that you want answers, you're not going to find them unprepared as you are. But if your heart is set on this, then we'll help you. Green, think about what you're saying. You're seriously considering taking Gaia to see Edan. There's no telling what might happen if she loses control again. So, the safest option is for her to stay away until our work is done. Somewhere where we can keep an eye on her. You must realize it's for her own good. I must concur with Thanker's assessment. At present, we know precious little of Gaia's origin, and less still of her powers. If she is indeed the Oracle of Darkness, her presence may complicate a task already fraught with peril, placing our mission and her well-being in jeopardy. In full knowledge of the risk, dost thou still wish to pursue this course? I do. It wasn't long that I was living in isolation, being held against my will. Maybe people keeping an eye on me thought that was for my own good too. But if we shut Gaia away from her for our own convenience, we're no better than Valkyrie and Rajit. I have learned that when someone is in need, we must reach out a helping hand, not push them away. Now it's my turn to do for Gaia what you've all done for me. Even knowing the danger lies ahead, I can't choose the easy way out. This is the path I've chosen. Is that good enough for you? Well, can't say fairer than that. How about you, Arianjay? The light of thy spirit doth burn bright. Are you sure we are a good influence on her? She has little aspects of all three of us. She truly is a daughter of three fathers. My apologies, my dear, but we felt necessary to test thy resolve. Let it suffice to say thou hast left no room for doubt. For what it's worth, Serene, I never doubted you, but make no mistake, the danger that Urianger and spoke is all too real. If you're prepared to go with this, we'll be right there beside you. That means a lot to me, thank you. I couldn't care less who I travel with, but if we're going, then let's get going already. There's supposed to be some sort of craft waiting at the southern watchtower, yes? Come along then, don't fall behind. God damn! Sorry, I'm Roger strength. It's fine. I'm dealing with Gaia. It might be better, bit of a tight squeeze to work with the five of us. But we'll manage. Perhaps Urianger can sit on top of our luggage. So there it is. Edan, where I'll find the answers I seek. The bringer of the flood, the first scene eater. Would it lead me to my past or my future? What awaited on the path ahead, I couldn't say, but I had no choice but to take the first step. Oh no. Blood and thunder. I know who you are! I know what it's like. It was the same for me. But I was lucky, because Thancred freed me from Yulmore, and I had a chance to see the world. More importantly, though, I met all kinds of people, and they taught me not to live in another shadow, but to be myself. Maybe one day you'll have a chance too. Said your piece, have you? One day? What's that supposed to mean? I don't know how the great Oracle of Light sees such things. But for someone like me whose only life in Yulmore, there's no tomorrow. There was no future. You're only here and now. Gonna hop off overnight. Good luck. Alright. And while we waste time on meaningless conversations, I feel such a moment of my life slipping away. Time. I won't let it. Not for me, not for anyone. I don't know how much longer I can hold on to who I am. I'm sorry. Gaia, That's probably not even my real name. It isn't? When Thancred asked me my name, I couldn't remember. That's when the fairy whispered to me, Gaia. But if you grew up in Yulmore, surely someone there must know who you are. Everyone I once knew had either disappeared or had been turned into Sin Eaters. Those whose faces and names I still can remember, that is, in the end, we found not a single person who so much as recognized me. As far as I can recall, I've never been the most sociable person, but still. But, well, even if it's not your real name, I think Gaia sounds lovely. If you're happy with it, then that's what I'll call you. And if you're willing, instead of Orca, like, please call me Reen. It's not the name I was born with. That's long forgotten now. But the one the people I consider family gave me. Is that so? Well, as much as I like to keep chatting, there's something that's bothering me. I thought the fairy would react to Edan in some way, but so far nothing whatsoever. From whatever I gather, it wasn't until Edan started moving that I appeared out of the blue. Perhaps if you're actually trying to fly it somewhere, the fairy might break its silence. But if you got elements to restore whatever it is, why don't you hurry up and get it over with? You need to learn some manners! I could say that. Should I be the dad that says you need to learn manners, or should I be this? Okay, I saw a little bit of a head. Well, I'll just humor her. Screw it. Hi. It's best to rein ourselves to her mannerism. A good thing we're not wholly unfamiliar with attending nobility, given certain company in the scions. Of whoever dost thou speak, I wonder? So basically, if you chose the other option, Gaia would say, if you sold her and you need to learn some manners, and Gaia will respond, and you need to stop wasting my time, basically. All right, everyone. I think we've talked enough. If you're ready, let's make our way to Edan. All right, let's see. It is basically 2 hours, and we did a lot of Edan. Let's see. How's duty doing? There's already 2 parties for salvage. Okay. Let's do this. Because I want to at least get a little bit of Hildabrand, and if maybe just like continue a bit more of it. Just so it's like, I started it, might as well finish it through. There we go. And yes, I'm not playing Minecraft the exact same time while I'm doing this. No. I have Opera GX, and I, in a sense, have a theme that replaces all the sounds for Opera GX and my background for Opera GX to that of Minecraft. So. Like, I think there was also a Persona option, like Persona 5 option. We need to take a little break from the, what's the correct term? From the bratty goth GF that you guys will love. And go properly into pure stupidity. Inspector! Inspector, can you hear me? We've been looking all over for you. Oh, but this one, too? We've got to get you out there before you catch a cold. Why are you pulling that way when you should be pulling straight up? Seriously, is there a single brain cell just shared between the three of us? Now 4 of us. Up and at 'em. Everyone's waiting for you. Forgive me if I pull any hard. My arms are like to tear. Oh, there you are. You were shouting. Have you perchance found something? Here, take me. Is that my heretic? Confound it, I want him alive. No, that's not a heretic. Inspector Hildabrand is definitely not a heretic, and he's probably not dead either. He's just hibernating like last time. Hildy, ever was late to rise. Fear not, my wife and I had our ways of waking him. Oh no! Hildabrand! I gotta go. Hildabrand, Hilda, Maximum Mandible, you will get up right this instant! This man just did a limit break! You're supposed to get him up, not bury him. Was it a Mandeville meteor strike or a Mandeville meteor dive? Ah, Jolene was right. Trying to name everything only leads to needless confusion. One more time, then. You go. What is that? Splendidly suplex, Lord Gobbert. That was awesome, but I'm more interested on what did you just pull out? Where am I? A snow and lens of courses? And who are those people I see before me? Ah, but of course. Who else would venture into inhospitable climes and wake me from slumber? Sweet. But my beloved fans. Did he forget who we are? Why do I have a feeling like I've stepped into a portal into an alternate reality unbound by laws of logic? Welcome to Hildabrand, where we now share a single brain cell, sir. Sir. Don't worry. I think Hildabrand right now using a brain cell. Nashu and Zombie Brand right now are just I don't know. I'm also here, don't know as well. Don't worry, it's here. Soon you'll join the single brain cell club. The perfect reaction. What is that? A mammoth? And where did it come from? Oh, that? When my father drove me into the earth, I found it buried beneath the snow. A little, Lillifelian girl. How adorable. Nashu, please, note the firm, muscular legs, not unlike my own. 'Tis clearly a Lillifelian boy. Now that you mention, I suppose his features are rather masculine. You two cannot possibly be serious. I am the very soul of serious, good sir, especially in matters of deduction. This is undoubtedly a young boy who, much like myself, fell into a deep slumber upon being buried beneath the snow. Now then, let us gently wake him and ascertain his identity. Did you seriously just wake him up with a hammer? Jesus Christ, I love this. There, that ought to do it. GGGG. What is this place? Who am I? Hildabrand, what is with your face? No, you are not naming him! It would seem that although my father's ungentle ministration served to restore this young boy to life, they also robbed him of his memory. Or he lost his memory prior to in general. How did I get here? Who am I? Why can't I not remember? Do not worry, young man. Everything will be alright. Take it from me. I have lost my memory more times than I can remember. Then how can you help me remember? Hearken to me now, for I, Hildabrand, agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinary, do hereby swear to solve the mystery of the amnesiac Hobble the Hoy. Wonderful, wonderful. I'll start getting a batch of Nashu delights. Effective as your explosives were in the past, I suspect that young Gigi lacks the constitution required to survive such an approach. Gigi, is that my name? When you awoke, you muttered Gigi. I suspect the phrase may hold significance for you, so until such time as we learn your real name, I say why not adopt it as a playful moniker. But that's just a sound all mammoths make. What kind of imbecile goes and names a mammoth Gigi anyway? Gigi, I like this name. Thank you, kind sir. But how will this new name help me remember who I am? Oh my god. Patience, Gigi. This is only the beginning. Next, we will return to the sea and see if we cannot find any who know who you are. Come along. Now that our dear Overlord is safe and sound, I too must take my leave to return to my brothers. I dare say rigor mortis will set in if I remain here any longer. Bound for Thailand, then allow me to accompany you. Julian will give me no end of trouble if I keep her waiting much longer. Though perhaps she will forgive me once I tell her of Hildy's return. This is rather a lot to digest, though you have a look of one accustomed to such happenings. In any case, regardless of Mistress Nash's protestations, the inspector will not be granted access to the capital until we confirm that he is not a heretic. You have my word that he will be treated fairly. He better. Last time you guys did not treat me fairly. Who the fuck are you? Anyway, let me go to the inn real quick because I have something to update. Yeah, it's over here. I'm dumb. Ah. Hang on. There we go. There we go. Had to change my attire. Can't be looking my worst when dealing with a Hildabrand. Otherwise, Gobbert would be on my head. With a mallet. Here, take me that man. Oh, Art. I suppose you already heard the news that Inspector Hildebrand was cleared of all suspicion and judged to be no more than a eccentric curiosity. If you're looking for him, good luck. I want to thank him for his cooperation, but as soon as the Temple Knights released him, him and his assistant ran off to God knows where, but with that mammoth and so. As for our investigation, in spite all twists and turns, I managed to salvage a satisfactory result. As for the Inquisition, it is concerned, the suspicious vagabond was not more than a zombie which wandered away from Dusk Vigil. Sickens, which has since been purged. So it would seem that all is right with the world. For now, I have no doubt that the Inspector will turn again like a bad guild. And when he does, trouble is sure to follow. It's fine. You get used to it. I pray this Eve finds you well, or at least better than it finds me. It seems I have no choice but to seek out the Inspector and convince him to surrender up his mammoth to me. 'Twas unearthed under the most suspicious circumstances, after all, and who can say what secrets or heresy it might hold? Therefore, the Inquisition would conduct a thorough investigation, and if needs must destroy it. Given his affinity for the contraption, I fear the Inspector may not be amenable to my request. Nevertheless, he must be made to see that it is in the interest of public safety. Would you be willing to help me persuade him? Very be pleased. At least you have seen reason. Let us pray he will as well. I'm given to understand that while the Inspector and his assistant have been wandering over the city with the mammoth and tow, they often frequent the gazebo near Fort Thames Manor. With any luck, they'll be there now. Anyway. There is no end. Anyway, with that, I'm going to end the stream here. I've been streaming for 3 hours, and I got work very soon. So, let me see if we can get some sleep. So, with that, cheers.